Now, let me see a show of hands of how many girls here want to be drafted into combat duty. How many?
I want to say to
And
the
I
women,
think that,
they're
speaks
too
to a
old to
certain
be
degree-
called girls. Men are called men. That in a few months we will have an all-volunteer army. And I do believe that if we want the same rights as men, we have to be able to accept the same responsibilities.
You see, this is a fundamental difference between the proponents and the opponents, is I don't want my daughters killed in combat.
Oh, but your sons you're okay with. Because I have two sons, and I don't want them killed in war any more than my daughter.
Miss Friedan, it is still Mrs. Schlafly's time.
But how about we don't send any of our children into combat?
No, you see, a lot of naive people said that after Korea.
You know, we'll never get involved in another war in Asia, but unfortunately, I don't know anybody who has a solution for ending wars for all time. No, I don't have a crystal ball. Do you?
You keep insisting that a woman's place is in the home, but you waltz around the country decrying us for trying to open career opportunities to women. And this is what I can't stand, the hypocrisy.
I have always maintained that women today have true freedom of choice. Now, we can choose to be a full-time wife and a mother, or you can choose to go into the workforce on the basis of equal pay for equal work, or you can do both at the same time, because your life is what you make it.
Oh.
Now, the
Is
American
that what you
women...
say to the woman who chooses to be a full-time wife and mother? The housewife that you claim to care so much about, because they are the ones that are really discriminated against.
American women today are the luckiest class of people on the face of the earth.
The law
We can
does
do
not
anything we
enforce
want
a
to
woman's
do.
right to be provided for so long as she's married. That is a fairy tale.
I'm sorry, Chairman, I thought we were having a debate, not a free-for-all.
A woman cannot be insured in her own right for Social Security. And if her marriage ends in divorce, all the work she did in the home for all those years is not taken into account in the settlement. There is no provision in existing law to enforce alimony and child support. But hey, your life is what you make of it, right?
Heard a lot of emotional oratory from my opponent, but not one single fact about what the Equal Rights Amendment will do to benefit women.
My opponent accuses me of emotional oratory when she scares women that they should stop the likes of us as if we're communists for asking that the government fund child care centers.
I don't believe that we should look to the government and our Constitution to solve our personal problems. You see, this is the false lure of the women's liberation movement. Happiness. Because the fact is, girls, the ERA will not solve your personal problems. It will not hand you a happy home life. It won't give you a Sunday kind of love, as the popular song goes, and it certainly will not keep your husband from being jealous or petty or dumping you in your middle age for a new, younger model after you have devoted yourself to keeping his home for 20 or 30 years. Because you simply cannot legislate universal sympathy for the middle-aged woman. Now remember this. Before you throw away your youth and your beauty and your virtue to join in this new sisterhood of misery.
You are a traitor to your sex. You're an Aunt Tom.
Now, you are correct on one count. I do leave my home on occasion, and I travel all over the country, and I meet women from all walks of life. And you, Miss Friedan, are the unhappiest woman I have ever met.
And you are a witch! God, I'd like to burn you at the stake!
Oh, no. Well, on the contrary, I'm pleased that Miss Friedan made that comment, because maybe now people will realize just how intolerant and intemperate the proponents of the ERA really are.
Thanks so much for your time.
Oh. Yes.